Good morning, everybody. Um, for those of you watching and wondering what happened to all the other videos, funny story. Thursday night, Friday morning, I got really hammered and accidentally deleted them all. I wish there was a better excuse for that. Um, they're gone. Sorry. I can try and redo them, but that's like asking freaking Da Vinci to repaint the Mona Lisa. Alright, they were perfect. They were works of art. They're gone. Deal with it. I am. Um, Where do you go from there? I got a comment from somebody that said like, "Hey, like, what should you like?" I remember I asked like, "What should I talk about?" And they were like, "You should talk about women." I'll save that video for another time. But meanwhile, I looked at the calendar recently, and Valentine's Day is coming up, and I got into this conversation recently. Like, whenever we got to mid-rats, which is like you go get dinner at midnight with the, with the crew, and then it's like a half an hour lunch or whatever. And I remember asking someone, what was your first memorable Valentine's Day? For a lot of us, it was like, oh, in high school when I asked my girlfriend out. And I'm like, well, that's fine, but not everyone did it in high school. Or like the whole, like, well, all right, maybe not first, the most memorable Valentine's Day. We'll kind of go with that one. Because some people ask their girlfriends to, they didn't get engaged, stuff like that. My first Valentine, my first truly memorable Valentine, I was in the 5th or 6th grade. I think I was in the 6th grade. And there was a girl in the class that I really liked, and I thought she was cute. And I was like 11 at the time, so I had no idea how to talk to women. I was 11. Cut me some slack. And like one day I was walking home. It was like February like 12th or whatever. And I like look on the ground. I'm walking through a park, and it's like a rusty old like charm bracelet. I don't know why it was on the ground. I pick it up because I loved knickknacks as a kid, and I still do. And I was like, I got an idea. I'm going to give her this. And she'll think it's totally cute. And she'll, like, kiss me on the cheek or something. I was 11. I don't know. I didn't even know what it was for at the time. So I go home. I put it in an envelope. I tell my mom about it. My mom was like, oh, that's so cute. And it's my mom. That's her job. Make me feel better. So, like, and I had pretty terrible I have terrible handwriting now. So imagine it when I had total ADD as a kid. And I'm like trying to write a name. I didn't even write a card. It was an envelope with the bracelet inside, and it took me 5 minutes, like per letter, to write out her name to make sure it wasn't like and like blue crayon. And it was very nice. And so February 14th rolls around, and I come into school, and I am sweating goddamn bullets. It's like that scene where I forget what movie it is, but like. The guy's like walking into the court to testify against the goddamn Godfather, and he's just like, he has the evidence in his hand, and he doesn't want anything to happen to it. And it was like, this letter, or this envelope with the bracelet, was not going to leave my person under fucking my cold dead hands. And so it comes around, and like, someone sees the letter, or someone sees the envelope, and it's like, oh, those are your Valentines? Because the whole back one, like, everyone got Valentines. Wham! Didn't mean anything. I had a special Valentine, alright? And the kid was like, we need to bring Valentines for everybody. And I was like, shut up, Steven, or I forget what his name was. Like, this Valentine isn't for you, punk. This is real. And so, like, the whole, like, we're passing out Valentines, and I'm, like, petrified. Because I want to give it to her in person, but at the same time, like, like the kid that's afraid to get rejected at, like, the high school prom or whatever. Imagine that, but for a little kid who, like, imagine if the girl just laughs in your face. Your worst fear come true. That was my fear back when I was 11. So, like, I don't do it during the day. So we start walking home. And, like, I knew the way she walked. It's not creepy when you're a kid, all right? I knew the way she walked home because I walked sort of the same way. And so I'm walking in front of her, maybe like 10 or 20 feet. And my heart is beating. And I have the envelope in my jacket pocket. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'm gonna do this because I see like there's like the intersection where my elementary school was, and it's like it was like a cul-de-sac here, and like she went right, and I went left. So like that intersection was like the last time that I could do it, and like I get to the intersection, I kind of like pause to like, oh yeah, I'm looking for traffic because there's no traffic for like 45 seconds. So she walks up, and I just turn around like, roll like, hi, and I just like throw it at her, and I throw the envelope at her, and I turn around and I just walk away really fast. And it was so, like, embarrassing, and I had no idea why I did that. And I get home, and my mom was like, so what did she say? And I was like, I don't know. I kind of just threw it at her and ran. And my mom kind of laughed, and she was like, oh, that's not the response you're supposed to do, you pussy. You're never going to find love now. And I don't even think no, I don't think I ever got, like, a thank you for that. I don't think I ever got a response back from her. Because I probably would have remembered that. So, this video is all about taking risks for Valentine's Day. Do it for the 11-year-old. Do it for the 11-year-old in you that didn't ask out that girl. You know what? Fuck it. If you watch this video, you should feel bad. Madeline Boucher, Mr. Theriot's class, Carriage Crest Elementary. I forget the date. I think it was 2000. Yeah. Still hurts. I really shouldn't have said that name. Now she thinks I'm fucking creepy. Anyway. As you can see, this video is not 10 minutes long. You're welcome, America. It takes too long to upload. Alright. By the way, Madeline, if you watch this, please don't think I'm creepy. I haven't held on to that for the last 10 years.